Hello, everybody. This is Victor again. Today, I'm going to share my plan of what I am planning to buy next. A couple of words again about myself. I'm a property investor. I bought a few properties. In fact, I already have three. And now I'm thinking to buy my fourth investment property. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm buying. So, looking for townhouses only on early stages of development so that I have nothing to pay until the project is completed. I'm looking only at Queensland, and here's why. I have prepared a list of reasons for you, and I'm going to clarify on each of them. I actually chosen two particular developments that I am planning to visit and have a look myself because everything looks so beautiful on a paper or on a screen, and I would prefer to actually come to the site and have a look myself. So, what are my reasons? First one, growing population in Queensland. You probably know that recently Queensland gained most of the internal migrations. People are coming from New South Wales, from Victoria. For some reason, everyone is moving to live in Queensland, and I'm trying to use this. Then next benefit, lowest stamp duty. Yes, it is true. In fact, for some reason, Queensland has the most generous offer comparing especially to New South Wales or Victoria. Stamp duty, for my budget, should be under $20,000. If you're looking to buy something in New South Wales, it could be easily 40, 50,000, and that's a good chance to save money. Again, I already have 3 investment properties in that state, and I'm happy so far. And I know there are rules like don't put all the eggs in the same basket, but so far Queensland was working really fine for me, and I'm planning to continue this. Maybe later I will regret, but I'm taking this chance. Yeah, another reason is Olympic Games. I'm not sure how important and how relevant it is, but maybe this is yet another reason to increase rent prices or push further to push house prices up when you're selling it. Just my hopes. Then in my research, I found that townhouse price, and I'm talking about particular townhouse that I'm thinking to buy. This price is lower than average house in the area. So I'm going to show you exactly. I have a few tabs open here. I was looking at realestate.com.au. Albany Creek is the name of the suburb. And I found that median price in September 2023 is 886,000. And the project that I'm looking at, the entry price is 769, which is $130 less. So I'm trying to put myself into the buyer's shoes. When someone will be choosing where to live, they'll be looking into older house, established house, or a little bit cheaper but brand new townhouse. And I thought townhouse might look really attractive. This is where I'm trying to be really competitive with my choice. Okay, so it's that. Then townhouses are in demand. Surprisingly, I also found that there is quite a demand specifically for townhouses. Me personally, I actually don't like townhouses. I think they're a bit ugly and they don't have a backyard. But for some people, they don't like maintenance. They don't like looking after the grass and paint stuff and fix stuff. So it is low maintenance. Townhouses are cheaper. They are better than units. Obviously, they are larger in size. They do have a tiny piece of land. They are normally pet friendly and low risk of construction defects. I'm mostly talking about bigger unit buildings when sometimes there could be a crack in the wall, which is very expensive to fix. Sometimes it's not even fixable. Okay, next reason. luxury area in general, bigger houses with the pool. I had a look at the recently sold houses, and I found that they're like generally quite luxurious. They have pools, they're big in size, and more importantly, they are expensive. So I'm trying to invest into the area where generally richer people live. And the last reason that I listed so far is that this particular development is taking bank guarantee for a deposit. So instead of paying cash, like 10%, sometimes 5%, as a deposit, they could just take like a piece of paper that is called a bank guarantee, where the bank is promising to pay the specified amount of money on a certain date. But meanwhile, I will keep the cash for myself because it will be sitting on my account and I'll be getting interest for it. In fact, I'm going to put this into my, what's it called? Offset account. Yeah, so that my monthly payments will be a lot lower. But this is not like a perfect investment. And by the way, I can't even give you any advices because this is just my personal opinion. I'm not qualified or anything. I'm just sharing my pretty much beginner journey in property investment. Okay, so what are the downsides or some concerns that I found so far? So generally, Queensland is having quite a lower income in general. Here, like I live in Sydney, and we have a lot higher salary. And I did live in Brisbane for a while. I noticed that salaries over there are substantially lower. So why would I care? Is because I will have to rent this out to people who live there, and I want to make sure they have decent income to pay rent for that house. Second point, boring lifestyle. To me, it is because I live there, and what I found is, for example, if this is not like city or Fortitude Valley, generally it's like 5 o'clock, and you step outside, and there are like no cars, no people, just wind, maybe some dogs. So I like to live where there's like some vibes happening, people on the streets. There's, so you feel alive. But over there, it's a bit like lonely or isolated. It's just my personal experience. It could be wrong. Empty streets, less people. Yeah, as I just said, boring lifestyle. Yeah, they don't have that many coffee shops. They don't have that many like restaurants or clubs or other fun stuff. Another downside is more potential and current developments, and there are some free spaces around. Generally, I was trying to invest into the area where everything around is already built up. So there is no room to build anything else. There is last piece of land where like a developer is building townhouses and nothing else is available. But in this particular area, I found that there are some chunks of land and potentially in the future, new developments might be coming. And the reason why I don't want it is just imagine, okay, the construction has finished. Now I have my townhouse, which I want to rent out. And then, wow, there's like other 15 townhouses on the market and I have to compete and maybe I will have to reduce the price. I don't want that. I want to be like unique. I want that renters to compete between themselves for my townhouse rather than the other way around. Okay, now I'm going to share the exact developments. So this is first one. It's called Alba, currently because it's located in Albany Creek. So this is 82 properties, 82 townhouses should be constructed here. Most of the time you will always find some promotional videos or some fancy pictures. Actually, yeah, let's look at the pictures. So this is where it will be constructed. Some areas around. You see, this is probably yet another construction that is probably finishing now. This is where CBD is. So potentially, like, imagine if they just constructed something here, and lifestyle should be cool. Look at all of the green stuff around. So if you have a family with kids, they could be like running around. So it's a nice area to raise a family, I think. Actually, like townhouses is sort of a mix. Sometimes there are some like downsizers or empty nesters, normally like older people. They just getting tired of maintaining a larger house. They want to move into something smaller, low maintenance, but still have like this luxury feeling. So they're moving to townhouses. But for some reason, like the townhouses that I renting out, those are just like families, actually younger families with kids, and they chose to live there. Maybe because they can't afford, maybe they like it for some reason. I don't even know. Okay, let's have a better look. Okay, promotional video. Well, it's just nature. There is actually no property. Yeah, this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna have some pool here, some chill out area. Those are the townhouses, which actually look a bit strange to me. That is how it's gonna look from the back. And those are actually townhomes, and I think those will be a little bit more expensive. Probably, I actually received a guide price from the agent, and I think this particular house will be like 1.2 million or so because this is like top of the range. They're gonna have pool. It's bigger in size, more land. I'm looking for something a bit more affordable than that. This is how it's gonna look from the inside. Look at these like massive doors, the view. I really hope nothing will happen to those trees and like this green area because this view is actually quite nice and expensive. Yeah, obviously the kitchen with some bench tops. Yeah, it looks quite luxury to me for 769. It's a good price. Yeah, nice bathroom. Those are all renders. Again, beautiful house here. That's from another side. Yeah, actually, I will invest into something like this. So for 769, to me, it's a good price. They already have. I think this is the picture from the sales office, and I'm going there. I don't know, maybe next week, maybe in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have a look at all those. Another render, not sure what it is. Yeah, this is where they're showing the materials they're going to use in decorating the internals. They have some floor plans. I think even there is an option to choose how you want to decorate your kitchen, whether you have like a dark style or light style, whatever you prefer. I like this flexibility. Yeah, that's it. So that was one option. And another one is this one. It's called Riverfront Albany Creek. So this is a little bit more expensive because it is located exactly on like riverbank. Okay, so this is the map. This is where the property will be constructed. As you can see, it's just by the water, while the previous one, the Alba, will be here, which will be like probably less than 100 meters from the water. So they're close to each other. However, this particular development, Riverfront, is a bit more expensive. It's like from 900K. And to be honest, I would really like to go there, have a look myself, and see whether it's worth to overpay 150,000 more just to live like 50 meters closer to the water. And I would like to see this water. What if it's like it's a smelly, maybe it's not a nice place at all. Maybe they will improve it. I'm not sure, but I would really like to go there and have a look at all these developments myself. Yeah, so this is the plan. This place also gonna have pool and some chill out area, barbecue area, which will be a headache for me because I have to pay for it. Okay, this is how it's gonna look from the inside. Yeah, looks quite similar to the previous one. And I have been looking at floor plans. I was comparing them side by side, and I found that technically they are very similar to each other. They have the same size. They are all gonna have marble kitchens. They're all gonna have like a swimming pool in the middle of the development for all the people living in the area to enjoy the facilities. However, the difference is 150,000, and I'm not sure if the difference worth that much. Another thing I was looking at, so far, like this is the Albany. Alba, this is my favorite so far. And I was also looking at its developer. So it's called PES Dev Group. I'm trying to do my research to see like who is the developer. Is it a good company? Are they experienced? What else did they build? And I really like that they have the whole portfolio on the website. And I spent a few hours looking at each of the projects they delivered before. Mostly it's somewhere between Gold Coast and Brisbane, but they look fine to me, like not fake. And but the most importantly is that I'm not paying my own money as a deposit. I'm paying a bank guarantee. So we're all afraid of property developers to collapse and people like losing their deposits, they're losing their hopes. Such a massive tragedy. So that I'm not going to pay my money until I will see the whole project finished. So it is finished, and I'm very hopeful that the market will move on nicely. We're gonna all experience the growth and yeah, all the vanilla world. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe this is the biggest mistake of my life. I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best. So yeah, I'm using bank guarantee. Meanwhile, the cash will be sitting on my account, my offset account, reducing my payments. And then, like the expected finish date is in March 2025. And I actually like this fact because I don't want to pay high interest today. Today we have really high interest. So even what am I looking at? Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for being with me and goodbye.